Okay, so remember how we were talking about finding a workout that really, like, supercharges your metabolism?
Hmm.
Well, get this. Today we're diving into high-intensity workouts and this whole healthy coin system.
Okay.
It's like you earn rewards for breaking a sweat.
Interesting. It's definitely a very clever approach. And,
Yeah.
when you look at the actual science behind these high-intensity workouts, it kind of makes you wonder why we haven't been doing this all along.
So break it down for me. What exactly do we mean by high intensity? Is it as intense as it sounds?
Yeah, it can be pretty intense. Think like short bursts of giving it your all,
Yeah.
max effort. We're talking box jumps, sprints, burpees.
Okay, so not my usual stroll through the park. Got it.
Right, exactly. Though, to be fair, both have their own benefits. But high intensity, that's where you're really engaging your muscle fibers in a different way, see?
Yeah.
Activating those fast twitch fibers, the ones responsible for power and speed.
Which explains why even a short HIIT session can feel like I've run a marathon.
Bingo. You're pushing your body to its limits in those short intervals. And that can lead to, well, some pretty impressive results when it comes to building strength.
So I'm really sculpting those muscles when I do those quick bursts.
Yeah,
Interesting.
you got it. But here's the thing, and this is what I find really fascinating.
Okay, hit me with it.
It's not just physical, right? We tend to focus on that aspect, but pushing through those tough workouts, it builds mental resilience too.
Oh, I can see that. It's like every time I convince myself to do just one more rep
Yeah.
or sprint a little faster,
Directly.
I feel like I'm training my mind to just persevere, to shut down that voice saying, just quit already. It's pretty empowering.
Absolutely. It's like that saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And, that mental toughness, it's not just confined to the gym. It spills over into other areas of your life too.
It's like you're building mental fortitude as much as you're building biceps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm convinced. Sign me up.
Mm.
But let's loop back to this healthy coin system. It sounds like they're on to something with this whole motivation factor, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Turning those, have to work out groans into like, ooh, I get to earn rewards.
You've got it. It's like they're bridging that gap, rewarding you for all that effort you're putting in.
Okay, now I need the details. How does this actually work? Do I get a pile of gold coins after a kidney workout? I'm picturing something very majestic.
Uh-huh. Well, not quite a pile of gold. But, it's a similar concept. They use, like, wearable tech, or fitness apps to track everything you're doing, calories burned, how many steps you've taken, all that. And then they convert all that activity into their own currency, healthy coins.
So it's kind of like racking up points on your credit card, but instead of spending money, you're sweating for it.
There you go.
Now, the real question is, what can you actually get with these healthy coins? Like, what's the payoff?
Well, that's where it gets really interesting. So picture this. You've had your eye on those super high-tech running shoes.
Okay, the ones with, like, all the bells and whistles. Exactly, those ones. With Healthy Coin, you could actually earn enough to get a serious discount on them, like maybe even 50% off.
All right, now you're talking my language.
Yeah.
That's some serious motivation to get moving. But, like, what if I'm not really a gear person? What else they got?
Oh, they've got options. Remember how you were saying you wanted to try meditation, but you weren't sure where to even start?
Uh-huh.
Well, HealthyCoin has actually partnered up with a bunch of different wellness platforms.
No way.
Yeah, so you could use your coins to access things like guided meditations and mindfulness courses.
So instead of, like, another gym bag, I could be investing in some inner peace.
Exactly.
I like the sound of that. What else?
Okay, let's say you're crushing your step goal, like every single day. You could take those healthy coins and use them to unlock personalized workout plans, or even things like virtual cooking classes.
Oh, the ones that focus on healthy meals.
Yep, exactly, those ones.
It's like they're taking all the excuses away. No more, I don't know what to cook, or I need a workout plan, but it has to be tailored to me.
Exactly.
Wow. And I also read that you could donate your healthy coins to health-related charities, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's one of the things I find really commendable about what they're doing. It's not just about, self-improvement. You can actually use it to give back and support causes that you care about.
That's really cool. So you could potentially, like, improve your own health and then also pay it forward, contribute to something bigger than yourself.
It's a win-win.
It really is. I'm actually kind of blown away by how much thought they've put into this whole system.
Me too. And I think, what's really clever is how they've really tapped into the psychology of motivation.
Yeah, because it's not always easy to stay motivated, right?
Exactly. It's not always about willpower. Sometimes you need that little extra something. And I think HealthyCoin does a really good job of setting people up for success with positive reinforcement.
It really does feel like they've gamified getting healthy,
Yeah.
but in a way that actually, like, respects how our brains work. You know what I mean?
Totally. And for me, it all comes back to that idea of a mindset shift. Instead of, oh, I have to work out, it becomes, I get to work out and earn rewards while I'm at it. That's a game changer right
It
there.
really is. It's like reframing that whole experience.
Yeah.
But, I'm curious, for the listener at home, what feels like the biggest takeaway for them? What do they really need to hear?
That's a great question. I think the biggest takeaway is this. We all have different things that motivate us, right? Some days it's
Yeah.
that fire inside, that internal drive to reach your goals.
Yeah, like I'm going to hit that PR.
Exactly. But let's be real. Other days, it's knowing there's something waiting for you at the finish line, like a discount on those awesome running shoes or access to that meditation app you've been wanting to try.
So it's really about being honest with yourself about what works for you, what gets you moving.
Yeah.
And then, using those tools, those motivators, whatever they are, to build those healthy habits.
Exactly. Find your own recipe for success. Now, one thing that I've been thinking about is, we've talked a lot about high-intensity workouts and HealthyCoin.
Right? All the benefits.
But the question is, how sustainable is it all? Can a system like this really lead to long-term change? What do you think?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? I mean, it probably depends on the person.
Great.
Some people might find that initial boost from the rewards is enough. They're off and running.
Yeah.
But for others, it might be more like a stepping stone, a way to kickstart their fitness journey before they find that internal drive we were talking about.
Totally. Like a bridge between needing that extra push and then ultimately, developing a routine that's self-sustaining.
Exactly. Find what works for you. And I think that's actually a really powerful message. Whether HealthyCoin becomes like this long-term thing in your life, or if it just serves as a springboard to a healthier lifestyle, it's offering this unique approach to achieving your goals. And I think that's really exciting.
I agree. It's all about exploring different avenues and finding what clicks for you.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Well, that's about all the time we have for today's deep dive into high-intensity workouts and this fascinating HealthyCoin system. It's been quite a journey, hasn't it? From those quick, intense bursts of exercise to the psychology of rewards and motivation, we've covered a lot of ground. But most importantly, we've explored how these concepts can actually impact your own fitness journey. So as you're listening to this, think about what resonated with you most. What are you going to take away from today's deep dive? And remember, whether you're drawn to the intensity of a HIIT workout or the innovative approach of HealthyCoin, the most important step is the one you take today. So get out there, explore those options, push your limits, and keep seeking those rewarding moments, big or small. Until next time, we're cheering you on.